Hello, my dear friends. This is Mr. Raj here. Welcome to GOLDING English Literature. So, friends, in our today's video, we are going to discuss about the main Booker Prize. The main Booker Prize, I would like to tell you, this prize is only given for fiction. Only it is given for fiction. So, today we will talk about main Booker Prize. I would like to inform you that we have just recently covered our previous lecture where we discussed about the Nobel Prize winners. So if you haven't watched yet that video, you must visit my YouTube channel GOLDING English Literature, where you will find the Nobel Prize winners also. So if you haven't subscribed my channel, then do subscribe and share with your friends, as well as hit the bell icon so that you will always get an update. Now no further late, today we are just going to start our today's video. Let's have a look. So first of all, I would like to tell that we have the first man to get main Booker Prize for fiction, that is P.H. Newby. P.H. Newby for the book Something to Answer For in 1969. Next, Bernice Robbins. Bernice Robbins, the work The Elected Members in 1970. Next, we have B.S. Naipaul. B.S. Naipaul for the book In a Free State. In a Free State in the year 1971. Next, John Berger. We have the next John Berger, and his work was Z in the year 1972. The next we have J.G. Farrell. J.G. Farrell, the work was The Siege of Krishnapur. The Siege of Krishnapur in the year 1973. The next we have Nadine Gordimer. Nadine Gordimer, the work The Conservationist. The Conservationist in the year 1974. Let's have a look of the next winner. Stanley Middleton. Stanley Middleton, the work was Holiday in the year 1974. Next, Ruth Parwar Jhabwala. Ruth Parwar Jhabwala, the work was Heat and Dust. Heat and Dust in the year 1975. Next we have David Story. David Story for the work Savile in the year 1976. The next we have Paul Seurat. Paul Seurat, the work Staying On in the year 1977. The next we have Iris Murdoch. Iris Murdoch in the Iris Murdoch, the work The Sea, the She in the year 1978. The next we have Penelope Fitzgerald. Penelope Fitzgerald, the work was Offshore in the year 1979. So our next William Golding. William Golding, the work was Rites of Passage in the year 1980. Then we have Salman Rushdie. Salman Rushdie, the most important work, which was Midnight's Children. He got the main Booker Prize in 1981. The next we have Thomas Keneally. Thomas Keneally for the Schindler Arc. My pronunciation problem is there, so you can just say it, in the 1982. The next we have J.M. Coetzee. J.M. Coetzee, the work was Life and Times of Michael K. The next we have Life and Times of Michael K. in the year 1983. The next we have Anita Bruckner. Anita Bruckner, the work was Hotel du Lac in the year 1984. Then we have Carey Hulme. Carey Hulme, the work was The Bone People. The Bone People in the year 1985. Then we have Kingsley Amish. Kingsley Amish, the work was The Old Devils. The Old Devils in 1986. Then we have Penelope Lively. Penelope Lively for the work Moon Tiger in 1987. Peter Carey for the work Oscar and Lucinda in the year 1988. Then we have Kazuo Ishiguro. Kazuo Ishiguro, The Remains of the Day. The Remains of the Day in 1989. The next we have A.S. Bhatt. A.S. Bhatt for the work Possession in 1990. Then we have Bain Okri. Bain Okri, the work was The Finished Road. The Finished Road in 1991. The next we have that is Michel Ondaatje. Michel Ondaatje, the work, most important work, The English Patient. The English Patient in 1992. The next we have Barry Unsworth. Barry Unsworth, the work was Sacred Hunger. Sacred Hunger in 1992. The next we have Roddy Doyle. Roddy Doyle, the work was Paddy Clark. Ha ha ha. The work was Paddy Clark. Ha ha ha. And in the year 1993. The next we have James Kelman. James Kelman, the work was How Late It Was. How Late. In the year 1994. The next we have Pete Burker. Pete Burker, the work was The Ghost Road in the year 1995. Then we have Graham Swift. Graham Swift, the work was Last Orders. Last Orders in the year 1996. Then we have Arundhati Roy. Arundhati Roy, the work was The God of Small Things. The God of Small Things in 1997. Then we have Ian MC Vaughan. Ian MC Vaughan, the work was Amsterdam in 1998. Then we have James Coetzee. James Coetzee work was Disgrace in the year 1999. Then we have Margaret Atwood. Margaret Atwood, the work was The Blind Assassins in 2000. The next we have Peter Carey. Peter Carey work True History of Cali Gang in 2001. The next Ian Marshall. The Ian Marshall work was Life of Pi in 2002. The next we have DBC Pierre work Vernon God Little in 2003. The next Alan Hollingrust. The work was The Line of Beauty in 2004. The next John Banville. John Banville, the work was The Sea in 2005. Kiran Desai, the work The Inheritance of Loss in 2006. The next Anne Wright. Anne Wright, the work was The Gathering in 2007. The next we have Aravind Adiga. Aravind Adiga, the work was The White Tiger in 2008. Then we have Hilary Mantel. Hilary Mantel, the most important work, All Fall in 2009. The next Howard Jacobson. Howard Jacobson in the year Howard Jacobson, the work was The Finkler Question in 2010. Then we have Julian Barnes. Julian Barnes, the work was The Saints of an Ending in 2011. The next we have again Hilary Mantel. Hilary Mantel, Bring Up the Bodies. The work was Bring Up the Bodies in 2012. The next we have Eleanor Catton. Eleanor cartoon. The work was The Luminaries in 2013. Then we have Richard Flanagan. Richard Flanagan. His work was The Narrow Road to Deep North in the year 2014. Then we have Marlon James. Marlon James, the work was A Brief History of Seven Killing. A Brief History of Seven Killing in the year 2015. Then we have Paul Beatty. Paul Beatty, the work The Sellout in 2016. Then George Saunders. George Saunders, work Lincoln in the Battle in 2017. The next we have Anna Burns. Anna Burns, the work was Milkman in 2018. The next we have Margaret Atwood. Margaret Atwood, the work was The Testament in 2019. Then we have Bernardine Evaristo. Bernardine Evaristo, the work was Girl, Women, Other. Girl, Women, Other in 2019. Then we have Douglas Stewart. Douglas Stewart, the work was Shuggie Bain. Shuggie Bain in 2020. Then we have Damon Galgut. Damon Galgut, the work was The Promise in 2021. And recently, at the last, I would like to tell that at last in 2022, recently, Shahan Karuna Tilaka, he got the main Booker Prize for the work The 7 Months of Ismaili Almeida in 2022. So this is the complete list since from the starting of the main Booker Prize, from the starting one, P.S. Navy is the first, until 2022 we have just covered the all main Booker winners. So always remember that main Booker Prize is only given for fiction. Only for fiction. So that's it for our today's video, and with this note I would like to end my today's lecture. If you like the presentation, if it is helpful, then do like and share with your friends, as well as stay tuned with Jai Gurudev English Literature.